Hello, first grade. So we're going to talk about strategies. You have been playing a ton of games using subtraction. You've been playing one or two less, where you take one or two away from a given amount. You've also been playing roll and record subtraction, where you roll two numbers and you take the smaller number away from the bigger number. And you also have been solving a ton of story problems, which you guys are doing great. But I know for my class, we talk a ton about strategies, because there's not just one way to solve a problem, right? There are a ton of different ways to solve equations and different ways that your brain can explain it. So I love hearing all of the different strategies that you all use at home to solve these problems. So if we were playing roll and record subtraction, and I rolled the number 9 and the number 4, okay, the number 9 and the number 4, what would your equation look like? So at home, maybe you have a piece of paper, a whiteboard. Show me what your equation could look like. Okay, so I'm going to show you mine. That's what mine looks like. 9 minus 4 equals, I don't know. So this is where we've got to talk about different strategies with solving equations. Okay? Remember, there's not just one correct way to solve. So Miss Helvey still kind of has to use her fingers to subtract. So what I would do, one strategy I could use, I have 9 fingers up. If I roll a 9 and then a 4, I've got 9 fingers up. How many fingers do I have to take away? I've got to take away 4 fingers, and then I've got how many left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Woo! So I just solved that using my fingers. 9 minus 4 equals 5. That's one strategy. What's another way? You could count backwards. Maybe I could use my number line to count backwards. So I start with what number? The number 9. And I have to count how many back? What's my equation? 9 minus 4. I count 4. Ready? I hop 1, 2, 3, 4. And guess what I landed on? The number 5. So that's one way to solve. Okay? Now here's another way to solve. 9 minus 4. You could start at 4 and get to 9 and see how many fingers you have. So if I start at 4, I'm going to say 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. How many fingers left are up? 5. There are so many different ways to solve problems. And guess what? They're all correct if you get this answer. Okay, that's the most important thing. 9 minus 4 equals 5. Okay? Now, can you tell me maybe a different way to write 9 minus 4? If your teacher said solve and you wrote this, would that be correct? Yep. Now, I think I left mine blank. If I did that, is that still correct? Yep. Now, what if I wrote it like this? This is old school. Still correct. What's the most important thing, though? If you still get what number down here? 5. Okay, so that's a different way to write the equation 9 minus 4. All right. Now, what about a story problem? I'm going to read you a story problem. You ready? I had 9 crackers and I ate 4 of them. How many crackers do I have left? What equation would you write for that? Well, it's just like the first equation I had, right? 9. I had 9 crackers and I ate how many? 4. So I had 9 crackers. I ate 4. Is that right? Yep. And I'm going to solve. Okay. Good. Now, like I said, if I write it in a crazy funky way, even if it's vertical or horizontally, the most important thing is that I get the answer 5. So I see 9 minus 4 equals 5, 9 minus 4 equals 5. The most important thing is that you still get the same answer, regardless of how you write it. Okay? Now, regardless if it's a game that you're playing, if it's a story problem, if it's just an equation that your teacher yells out and says, solve this, okay? However you write it, however you solve it, the most important thing is that you still get that correct answer, okay? So keep on subtracting first grade, and great job. Bye.